Okay, welcome everybody. I'm back and I'm really back. Today I'm gonna teach you how to make fish soup and coconut chicken stew and rice and carrots. And the whole point of this is just to share a little bit of how we Mozambican people mix American culture and Mozambican culture in the kitchen. I'm from Mozambique and we cook a lot. Coconut is like our traditional fruit type of thing, and rice and soup we love to eat. But fish soup is not something that I learned in Mozambique. I learned it here with my auntie. I don't know where she get the idea from, but it's very delicious. And this way that I do is safe because I remove the bones of the fish and every single thing. I'm gonna show you the whole process on this video. Stick to the end of the video because I'm gonna be here opening the kitchen of Auntie Patricia and cook something from Mozambique and America, like Mozambique and America together in one beautiful plate. We have rice and chicken, and we also have soup, which is fish. So I usually use some garlic to cook because I believe that garlic is the best seasoning ever. I'm gonna make a seasoning to season my meat. So right now I'm here peeling the garlic, and yes, I'm gonna blend it all. But since I want to make a fish soup, I'm gonna go ahead and boil the fish. This is salmon, garlic. I don't know how you call this thing, but for me this is folha de louro. I'm gonna put some water and I'm gonna boil it. This is how it looks. And now I'm gonna turn on the fire and I'm gonna let it cook until it's ready. While the fish is cooking, I'm gonna keep on moving and peeling my garlic. I finished peeling the garlic and now I'm gonna cut some cilantro. Just do some peeling off first. I also want a little bit of the small onion. I don't know how to call this, but we call cebolinha. I also want some ginger. I like to peel it because I don't like the outer side. I'm gonna use some lemon. I cut it and I squeeze it. I put everything on the blender and I blend everything together. So the fish is boiling and this is when I stop. I'm using two objects to remove the water from the cooked fish, as you can see on the video. Honestly, I don't know the name of those things, but you know what I'm talking about. In the meantime, while the water is coming out from the fish, I get a pan and I put on the stove with butter to start cooking the chicken. I let it cook and it needs to be very cooked for the meal that I'm cooking. So here I am removing the bones from the fish. This is not fun, but it's worth. So for the rice, I like to use my carrots and I wash them before I start using. That's why I'm putting on the container. So I'm using one half packet. I don't know how you say that. English is so confusing, but you can see on the video. I'm just here talking. So I already washed the carrots. The carrots are cleaned and now I'm gonna blend it all. I always like to put garlic on my food. Here's the chicken. This is when I stop cooking it, like I just turn off the stove and I save the chicken. Now I'm cutting the garlic. Actually, this is onion. I'm cutting the onion for the rice. And I'm cutting so fast because I'm a pro in the kitchen. Okay, so the onion is cut. Here's the chicken again. This is the chicken for the coconut stew. Coconut chicken. We have the garlic. Yeah, here's me putting the garlic, I guess, the onion on the pot. I'm gonna put it on the pot. I'm gonna put what's the name of this? Carrots. I'm gonna put the carrot on the pot. And this is when I realized that the pot was too small. I ended up changing it. You can see in the video. Just keep watching. I feel like the pot is very small. It's very small. But this is the way I do rice back home. We use onion, garlic, and carrots and oil. That's how we make our carrot rice. It's very delicious. Here's me shifting the pot. Honestly, I was recording everything by myself and the quality of the video was not good because I was using my iPad. And this is gonna be for the rice. Of course, I use coconut oil for everything. A big scoop. Scoop. Yep. That's how you do it. That rice was so good. Make sure you have some boiled water because this is gonna be fried carrot rice. You better have your boiled water ready. Now I'm gonna put some hot water in there because there's a little bit of carrot. That's right. And this is gonna be the same water that I'm gonna use. Exactly. I'm just doing this to rinse it because I'm not touching anything right now. A little bit clean. I'm gonna put the fish bones. And that's why I decided to make the rice first before I put the fish because I didn't want to put my carrots on the blender that I put the fish inside. The rice would have a funny flavor and I didn't want that. But anyway, this video is going to be long. If you don't enjoy it, just leave. I'm not forcing you to listen to me. I just decided to record how I cook. A little bit of water and blend it very well. We're going to use a thick, like a very smaller thing. Yeah, I don't know the name. In this kitchen, we use everything. We don't trash stuff in this kitchen. That's why actually I did not blend the fish. I blended the bones of the fish. Because what's the point of blending the fish? Actually, I did that in the previous fish soup, which was a huge mistake. But now I'm here, not blending the fish. I'm just blending the bones because it has flavor on it. And that process is not fun. You can just trash the bones, but for me it's better to save everything. This is what I got. And yeah, that's when I trash it. Here's the rice. Look at it. Just use the point that I like to make my rice when the carrot is like this. So what I was trying to say is that when the carrot is leaving the color, and make sure you have hot water. Point to put the rice on, and make sure you have the boiled water ready because this is gonna be fried rice, and it needs to be put together with boiled water to avoid mistakes. So this is what was on the bottom of my blender. Yeah, that's the trash that I'm gonna trash, and I'm gonna trash it. And that's the whole fish soup. I'm doing this because it's smelling like fish. I don't like when my kitchen is smelling like fish. Yeah, I like to clean up my place. I don't like messy places. And that was fish. It stinks. You better clean your place. Clean up, everybody clean up. I should have cut this part. It's making it too long. But if you made it until here, you can make 9 more minutes, right? I'm using jasmine. I think we have jasmine everywhere. In Mozambique, we also have jasmine, but that is a big bag of jasmine rice. Honestly, I thought I could use that little cup to fill my container, but yep. That's when I use my brain instead of my anyways, that's actually always wash your rice because you don't know. I just like to wash my rice because I don't know how they... Yeah, I don't trust people. I have trust issues. Yeah, that's me putting the rice on the pot. And look, that's how you do it. And then you mix it together. And this is going to look beautiful because the rice gets the color of the carrots and it becomes orange. That's why it's important for you to put your rice when the carrots are removing their color. And this is also important. Like, this is why it's important to have hot water, because you don't want to put cold water or unboiled water on the rice because it's going to delay the cooking process, and that might make the rice get a little bit funny, like a little bit too soft. So always have water, hot water or boiled water. So when you actually have boiled water, you don't take too long, or you don't put too much water, because I don't know the name of it. The rice is being cooked. Now let's move on to making the stew of our meat. Yeah, at that point I was already tired. So I think I spent like 5 hours in the kitchen because I was trying to make a whole complete meal. I'm gonna put some candles on, and I don't have a lighter, but I have a small candle, so it does actually. But it did not remove the smell from the fish. I did not like that. I just said the things were cleaned. I'm gonna cut the onions like this, half moon. That's how I call it in Portuguese for the soup. We call meia lua. This is the pot that I'm gonna use. I'm cutting like that because at the end of the time that I'm cooking, I'm gonna put it. So it doesn't really matter how you cut your veggies. Cut the tomato. You just cut it so you can cook it. Then at the end of the time, we'll blend it all. I put it on the stove with oil. I'm gonna put a little bit. I love oregon. I'm gonna cut some. I don't know what's that. They have so many colors here in America. I'm gonna wait until the tomato and the onion. But it doesn't really matter though. When I put this seasoning, I just don't remember the name. I don't know the name, bro. Now I'm gonna put the bell pepper. I need to stop saying bro. I need to stop that. Oh wow, this looks amazing. I'm gonna let it cook. Look, I have a twin. I'm gonna cut some onions. Imagine if I actually had a twin. This is the pot that I'm gonna make chicken stew. And I'm gonna go ahead and oh yeah, coconut oil everywhere, even on my hair. This is when I blend everything from my salmon soup. As a Portuguese speaker, I always make the mistake of saying soup instead of soap, and soap instead of soup.
But anyway, you put the soup on the pot.
It's time that we put.
And then you remember that water, the fish, I don't even know what is this. I think it's the water that I boiled the fish with. You put it in there, and that's how you make the soup.
Right, now we're going to
I cut a lot of onions. I think I cried in the middle of this. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna put it on the pot.
That's me cooking the garlic and the onion together in one pot.
I got some bell pepper. I don't have tomatoes, but I have tomato pasta.
I'm going to say tomato paste.
I'm gonna put a little bit of cilantro.
Not a little bit, I was joking. Put a lot.
I'm gonna put a little bit of cumin.
That's not a little bit either. Put a lot.
Here is the chicken that we cooked earlier.
Remember that
And
chicken?
I'm gonna put it right now.
Yep, that's why it's important to cook it first and put it aside.
Unfortunately, my coconut milk is not open. It doesn't come with that thing.
Yeah.
My coconut milk came a little bit dense like this. It's okay because coconut has a lot of oil, and that's why I always tell you don't put too much oil when you're making this stew because it's going to be oily. Let's put this on the pot.
Yeah, so coconut is tricky. Don't put oil when you're cooking it because it already have a lot of oil in it.
Give it. I know it doesn't look good, but what can I do? Now that we already put the coconut milk, we already put the tomatoes, and everything is beautiful together, we're going to put the bell pepper. So now that we have our fish soup boiling and we have our chicken coconut almost done, it's time to wrap up and finish with our galinha caviar. I'm not gonna do much. It takes a long time to cook. I'm just gonna put it on the pot with water and tomato and the onion.
What I was trying to say is that to make that type of chicken, you don't do much. You just cut everything you want in the pot and let it cook until it's ready.
Like the soup a little bit spicy. I'm gonna put a little bit of this thing
That was
here.
good. I don't regret that. The soup was missing a little bit of spiciness, so that's my uncle. I think you guys have met him before.
Ooh. Smells so good.
He's trying to learn Portuguese.
So what would I say? Shade of bem or shade of bom?
Cheira bem e bom cheiro. Que cheiro. You can say bom, but depends on the flavor.
Yeah, but can I say shade of bem? Okay. So
Yeah, he didn't know that I
it's
was
like when we say
recording.
good and well. And
Yes.
lots of people don't really get it anyway. Like maybe an English teacher would correct you.
Will you stand right here? I'm recording.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I was like, what?
Why do I laugh like that?
It's a
Like,
break.
with my eyes. Okay.
You want to stand here so I can hit you with something?
And goodbye. Thank you for watching. This is the end of the video. Here is the soup. Here's the soup and the chicken and the rice. This was delicious. The soup was my favorite, and I know you will like it and share it. Bye. Don't forget to read your Bible and pray every day. Remember, I'm here every day. I don't know what time, but I'm here every day reading the Bible. So I go live every night and I read 3 chapters every day. So come and join me. Just subscribe so YouTube will notify you when I'm live, and we will read the Word of God together. I'll be happy to see you there. Bye.